Hello, hello, everybody. Welcome back to Whole Body Motivation. And I say back because I know it's been a minute since we've had a talk like this, since we've done a video like this. And I'm going to be really honest with you guys. Vulnerability coming out right here. I've had a shit show of a year. I really have. I lost a lot of inspiration. I lost motivation. I kind of lost my way a little bit coming into this year. I was already struggling. I had a lot of personal things go on right at the end of last year. Some heartbreaking things, and heartbreak being one of them. So I wasn't feeling really inspired. I had to really go within and heal through some things on my own. And during that time, I didn't want to put out any of my sadness or my low energy onto you guys. And so that's kind of where this is stemming from. I changed things up a little bit this year, and I've done a lot of core healing, which I'm still doing, and a lot of internal work. And this COVID thing, quarantine life, is rough, right? Right? It's hard. Everybody has their own struggles. Everybody has their own stuff going on. And, the timing of it all is crazy. I am told the timing of it all is exactly what it's supposed to be. My Jagger's over here itching. And it's been a good time for self-reflection. It's been a good time to evaluate. It's really the time you're supposed to be going within and connecting to yourself and connecting to your higher source, connecting to your soul, connecting to God, connecting to the universe, awakening. That's what we're supposed to be doing right now. This is an awakening, you guys, and I hope you're waking up. And it's not always easy, and I understand that because I've been through it myself. Sometimes we have to hit rock bottom before we wake up. Actually, most of the time, we have to hit rock bottom before we wake up, which was what my first awakening was me hitting rock bottom a few years ago. This year has been a struggle, and then going from the struggle already and the struggle carrying into quarantine, and then having to make some really hard choices during quarantine, and having to get through all of this during quarantine, and then having new opportunities arise. And you guys know how I am about new opportunities, right? You got to take them because you never know where they're going to lead. You never know what you're going to gain from them. So given my situation and the healing process of what I was going through and ending a relationship that was really, really hard, and just having to really go within because I'm by myself. I'm home, I'm alone for the first time in my life, and I will be 41 next month. I've never lived alone. So there's a lot of things that I'm getting used to right now. Hence why I needed to kind of find my footing before I bring you my energy, because I needed to get my energy back. And this opportunity that came to me was working in a store, as a vitamin manager, or so they said. But what I learned in the 3.5 weeks that I was there is that I felt more unhappy during those 3.5 weeks than I felt all year. And I've had a rough year. So I want to tell you, the vibration of the world is connected to all of us. All of us. And I felt the low, low, low vibration from being in a retail store where everybody's wearing masks. Everybody's trying to stay away from each other. Everybody is looking at each other funny. Everybody's acting different. And it's lowering the vibration. It's creating more sadness. All the fear, all the worry, all the bad vibes y'all are giving out, all of the disagreements, all of this turmoil is being emanated into the universe because all of our energy is put into the universe. We are energy, and we all feel it, and we are all affected by it. So if you're in a negative space, you're affecting the overall vibration of the world. So let's think about that. Our world right now is in a very, very low place. So people are depressed. People are committing suicide. People are unhappy. People are sad. I get it. I've been there. I've experienced it. This has not been easy for me by any means. But what I did learn is in those 3.5 weeks, and I was feeling so unhappy, I was aware and I connected to what was it that was making me feel so unhappy. And I needed to leave that environment. It's not good for me. The minute I made that decision, I felt lighter. I felt better. I felt inspired. I felt like the whole point of me being there, the lesson I took away from that was that I'm not supposed to be there. And I thought for a minute, hey, I'm going to do this. I'm going to run my business and manage this department and do both. And I can do it, but I don't want to do it. All I want to do is run my business, inspire you guys, motivate you guys, give you guys programs so you can live happy, so you can raise your vibration, so you can be healthy, you can boost your immune system, you can work out. And that's what I'm here for. That is why I've been put on this earth. That is why I'm on this journey. That is why I do what I do, is to give back to the world. So that was my lesson. That was my takeaway. So we can always take a situation and we can turn it into, what did we get out of it, and how can we make it better, and how can we make it a positive? And that's what I'm all about, and that's what I always practice. And when I do my talks, it's all about turning negatives into positives and all of that. And I had to find my way back there, and you guys, I'm back there, and it feels so good, and I am so excited to share that with you. And I have some new programs coming out, and I want to inspire you guys to raise the vibration. Let's do it together. We have to do it together. It is so important to do it together. We are a human race, and we are supposed to be working together. We are supposed to be helping each other out and raising each other's vibrations. So I know a lot of people are separating themselves and they're feeling isolated and they're not communicating as much. I mean, I have friends I used to talk to every day that I don't even hear from. Everybody's going through their own struggle, myself included. I'm feeling better. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling like I just kept saying, I want my life back. I want my life back. Everything got taken away like that. Doing this, doing what I do for a living is what gives me life. It brings me light. I love it. I just feel so much better. And I talk about feel all the time because what you feel is what's right. If it doesn't feel good, it isn't good, right? We talk about that. If it feels good, it is good. So let's go based on how we feel. If you're not feeling good, what are you going to do to change it? I wasn't feeling good, and I had to evaluate why I wasn't feeling good, and I had to have some closure in some areas of my life, and I had to have some conversations that, I maybe wouldn't have had before, but I needed to do it so I could move forward. I needed to end my position at this job so I could move forward into what I'm supposed to be doing, and it feels right and it feels good. So I'm here to bring that to you, and I'm super excited, and I just wanted to come on today and say, hey, we're back. Life is going to come back. Let's do this together. Let's build the life that we want. It may be a little bit different. It may have a new look to it, but it's still life worth living, and it's still something to be thankful and grateful for, and it's still something that you can make the best out of and that you have control over. You are in control of your happiness. When I'm not feeling happy, I don't stay there for long, because why do I want to not be happy? That's not what life is about. Life is about growing your soul, fulfilling yourself. Fulfillment equals happiness. I always say that, right? So let's get you on track to where you're feeling happy and fulfilled, and let me help you figure out how to do that. If you're not really sure what that is, let's figure it out, you guys. We got stuff coming. I'm super excited. I wanted to say hi. I hope you are well. I hope I can raise the vibration of your day, and I got more coming out. So I love you all. Be safe. Take care of yourselves, and take that mask off for a minute and smile at each other. It's contagious, Smiles are contagious. Body language, all of it. Let's be aware of how we're affecting the energy of everybody around us. Okay, love you all.